Alright, now soup beans. We've got some soup beans, aka pinto beans. Cooked in a crock pot or in a Dutch oven with ham or bacon grease as we use. Salt and pepper, bacon grease flavors it. The water the soup beans are cooked in becomes the broth, with the beans and stuff like that. And so you got some relish, usually chow chow, which is a type of relish, Education on soup beans. What are soup beans, You may not be able to read this, but soup beans is a term common in the southern United States, particularly the region around the Appalachian. Soup beans are served with cornbread, greens, boiled cabbage, There's white beans, butter beans, different kinds. See, salmon croquettes like I fix, and things like that, basically, And so, basically, you fix them different ways, but these are on the fly, so they're basically, what they are. They're supposed to have kind of a salty taste to them. A little, ham, pork flavor. And the chow chow is just a type of relish, with corn and stuff. My aunts used to make it. And that's what we do. Put it in there. So, just about a food that can be stored easily. Beans can be stored easily for long times, the mountain people, they would store potatoes and hams that were cured, salt cured hams, and beans, large amounts of beans, for long periods of time with no refrigeration or anything like that. Basically the pioneer people, they struggled on a mountain or on the prairie, just to be able to survive with food, and that's kind of where it came from, and things like that. The Appalachian cuisine, central and southern regions of the Appalachian, and that's where we are at. We're at the foothills of the Appalachians, so, my parents always served soup beans, and my grandparents. It's just built into the rhetoric, of what the normal staples of food are. It's not something you have to ask what are soup beans, because there are a lot of people I've talked to, people from other places that have never heard of them, and they have to ask what it is. But if you're from here, you're not going to have to ask Kentucky or somewhere. You're not going to have to ask what soup beans are. Because if you're from there, you're going to automatically know. So we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.